disciplined team. We'll see what the Yankees do with this. We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. And as Trent Grisham steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here's Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Really nice to be back in Milwaukee, American Family Field, formerly Miller Park, which opened in 2001. Trent Grisham's going to lead things off for the Yankees, hitting at 182. He's been getting on base like crazy. And the other day, with that big bases-clearing double, that was yesterday in the sixth inning in the win against the Texas Rangers. Here's Mizraski's first pitch, big right-hander. Throws first pitch in there for a strike. And we are underway. First pitch of the game brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics, New Jersey's leader in ortho and sports medicine, helping patients live better every day. Mizraski, a tall right-hander, 6'7", about 201 is what they list him at. Here's a pitch to Grish. And it's in there for a straight. Couple of off-speed pitches, and he's ahead of Grisham 0-2. Yankees come in number 2 scoring team in baseball behind Atlanta, number 1 in home runs, 4th in runners in scoring position batting average. They are second to Tampa Bay in stolen bases and first in ERA. A lot going for the Yankees. Best record in the American League. At 26 wins, tied with Atlanta and the Cubs. Here's a pitch to Grisham. Swing and a foul tip held on by the catcher, William Contreras. And 3 pitches, there's 1 out.
Yeah, and that was 103 miles an hour that he just struck out on. And by the way, just to finish up that thing on CeCe, July 13th, 2008, CeCe homered off a Homer Bailey in the 3rd inning. That was the deciding run in a complete game, and he struck out 9.
Good to have Ben Rice back. Ben leading in multiple categories. Left-hand hitter with some sock. First pitch in there for striking.
Yeah.
Not looking for the fastball. Looks like he's dropping in a couple sliders here. So Ben, 343, 12 homers, and 27 runs batted in. Left-hand hitter against a fireballing right-hander. Next pitch, swung on and hit foul. Behind home plate 0-2.
And that was a 103-mile-an-hour fastball right on the black. And all you can do is foul that off. If he gets it a little more in the middle, and I'm not saying that the speed doesn't mean that they can't hit it, because these guys can rear it up. But on the side, that's pretty hard.
Here's 0-2 to Ben. Infield straight up, outfield tilted a little bit left. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone.
Another one. So far, we've seen 4 103-mile-an-hour pitches from Mizraski.
Rice's first game since last Saturday. Check that last Sunday. Here comes Aaron Judge. This is a matchup. Big guy against big guy here. Aaron Judge, 270, 15 homers, 29 runs batted in. First in home runs, tied for first in ribbies, tied for first in extra base hits, and second in slugging. Mizraski from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike. He went down and away with that one. They call him the Miz, and he's getting after the Yankees here. Struck out the first 2 guys. He's got Judge right here. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and hit foul down the right field line, so he's ahead of Judge 0-2. First career start for Mizraski against the Yankees. Yankees had a lot of success against the Brewers last year back home in Yankee Stadium. You'll remember that. Yankees won 4-2, 20-9. That's the game they hit the 9 home runs and 12-3. But yet these guys went on to win the National League Central Championship, beat the Cubs in the division, and lost to the Dodgers in the NLCS. You're right about being pesky, running, bunting, a lot of little things. Here's the 0-2 to Judge. And the pitch just outside. Couldn't get him to chase. Miz was headed for the first base dugout. Ball 1. And
he's just throwing 103, and he looks no max effort from this kid either. It's just there.
He's talented. Yeah. He was gifted. No question about it. 1-2. Here's the pitch to Judge. Fastball hit into right field, and right fielder right in his tracks at South Frelick. It sliced right back to him. And a nice 1-2-3 inning from Mizraski. When we come back, it'll be Max Fried, one of the best in the game, taking on this Brewer club here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything.
Mazda is engineered to give you effort. Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
The Barnes firm reminds you that this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any game. The constant description of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Here's Max Fried. Going to pitch to Jackson Churio, the center fielder. Right-hand hitter, just back from an injury. First pitch from Max. Half swing, fooled him on a slider down and in. Swing and a miss. And one.
If you're injured, one call to make, and that's to the Barnes firm. Injury attorneys call 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
For Max's seventh career start against Milwaukee. First takes back to 2018. Next pitch, another slider for swing and a miss. 0-2. Churio back in action, and so is Andrew Vaughn coming off of injuries. City Connects being worn by the Brewers. They got the white pants, the medium blue with shoulder stripes.
These are pretty. These are really lovely. I like these a lot.
And they have Wisco on the front. Here's the 0-2 for Max. Did he go? Did not go as they check with Roberto Ortiz, umpired first. Able to check a swing 1-2.
I know the blue is supposed to represent the lakes. You know, that you can look across the lake, and it's on the other side of Chicago. If you keep going on that lake, Chicago's there.
Yeah, go down Lake Michigan.
And
absolutely.
then makes Michigan, and beautiful kind of blue to represent the lakes and the...
1-2 pitch. Right down the middle, and he knew it. Right down the middle, strike three called. Churio gone. One out here in the first.
Yeah, this should be a really interesting pitching matchup. You got a guy who's one of the best, and you got a guy who's going to could become still a work in progress, but amazing. First strikeout of the game is presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
19 wins for Max last year, best in the majors. Here's Bryce Turang. Left-hand hitter swings the first pitch, sends it to left field. Cody Bellinger, plenty of room. Coming towards the line and makes the catch with one hand. They had the roof open here before the game, about an hour before they closed it up.
That's what they usually do here. A lot of places do that so that the grass can air out and get some sunshine, and when it goes below 60 degrees they shut the roof. It was a lovely day. It's 60 outside, 67 in here.
And you make a good point. This is real grass they're playing on under this now enclosed roof. Here's William Contreras, swing and a miss, top of the zone. Contreras, the catcher, hitting at 286, 3 homers and 23 runs batted in.
All right, Emmanuel keeping score back in New York. 10 pitches in the first inning for Mazeroski. 9 were 103. The other was 102.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, swing on a miss. A weak swing and a miss, and a pitch away from him. Contreras, a career 0 for 3 against Fried. And Max, number one in batting average against at 176 in the American League. And first in innings pitched. It's ahead here, 0-2. And a pitch. Fastball away. Down low. Ball one.
And there's a big light of sunshine coming. It's over the back wall. So there's above us, the wall, there's glass. And so you can see the sunshine coming in on one side.
Then you got
not on the grass, though, not on the field, but in the...
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Max pitch swing on, sent to center field. Easy play for Grisham. He's coming in 4 or 5 steps, makes a one-hand catch, and both starters off to a good start. 1-2-3 for Max Fried. We go to the second inning. Cody Bellinger will lead off for the Yankees in the scoreless game here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time.
Cody Bellinger's today's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Cleanup on savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app to start saving right now. So here's Bellinger, followed by Chisholm and Spencer Jones, his debut forthcoming. 4, 5, and 6 in the order against Jacob Mizorowski with the 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Takes over the National League strikeout lead from Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies.
And today's Acme Markets home run pay contestant is Ed M. from Pleasant Valley. Ed will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every homer the Yankees hit in the second.
Here's first pitch, Mizorowski to Bellinger. And pitch down and in, backs him off the plate, ball 1.
Visit WFAN.com/Acme for your chance to hit it big.
How hot has Cody Bellinger been? He's got his batting average up to 299, 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. He's close to, a 500 clip or close to it in the last week, 10 days. His pitch jammed him inside, took it. Ball 2-0.
You know what's amazing about Cody? He doesn't ever get hits that don't matter. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's always doing something, and it's always in the right spot, particularly lately.
One of my favorite things is his 2-strike hitting. Worked inside, got the inner portion of the plate this time. So 2-1, Mizorowski to Cody Bellinger. That's 10 doubles, 3 triples. He's 4 for 5 in base stealing and plays a great outfield. 2-1 pitch. Backed him off again. Inside, ball 3.
Bellinger, 9-game hitting streak. He's hitting .471 over those 9 games. Wow. Wowee.
Deserving. Wowee. Let me tell you. 3-1. Here's a pitch. Swung on, hit pretty well. Left field, backing up the left fielder. Lockridge just a couple of steps. Sliced right back into the left-hand hitter into left field. There's one out.
You know, it's amazing. The fact that he can hit the ball like that and you hear that sound and it still doesn't make it means that this is not a straight fastball. There's some spin in there. So you're throwing 103 with spin on it? No wonder they don't go out of the park.
But Miz has got it working. Rookie of the year last year, Jazz Chisholm. Let's see if he can handle a fastball. First pitch right over the plate for strike. Jazz at 209, 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. One out here, top of the second, just underway. First of 3 this weekend here in Milwaukee. Next pitch from Mizorowski. Swung on and popped up out of play left side. 0-2.
Yeah, 4-seamer. That was 101, so maybe he's losing a little. Jeez. Oh, this is amazing. You know, we've seen this with Schlettler. It's just 103 is pretty good. Let's see if you can keep it up. And as long as no one can hit it, you don't have to go to another pitch.
0-2. Pitch the Jazz. Way outside, ball 1.
Well, he did. He went to a changeup. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour changeup.
Yes, showing some video. It has to be the Jones family because it's
'Cause
got to be the dad because Spencer
he looks just like him. Yeah.
Unreal. 1-2 pitch. Here's pitch to Jazz. Swing on, bouncing ball. Miz will handle it on the first base side. Gathers. Underhand scoop. And Jazz hustling. They just got him for the out. It's amazing watching pitchers when they come off the mound, who can and who cannot make a play throwing the ball over. And Max Fried is as good as anybody.
There's Dad with the camera. That was him. That was he, excuse me. Here he comes.
All right, here we go. Mark this down, folks. 6:57 Central Time. Spencer Jones, his first AB in the major leagues. Big left-hand hitter. And Miz greets him with a fastball in the inside corner for strike one.
And to make an exclamation mark of, I see you, rookie. That was 104.
Welcome to the show, pal.
Yeah. What an interesting stance.
Yes, sir.
Open, bent down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Left-hand hitter, his next pitch. Ooh, he turned it loose. Top of the zone, swinging a miss.
He's going to see another one. That was 102. He's open and then closes right before the pitcher. It's a timing mechanism, I'm sure. But open, then moving the leg in to close just as he's delivering the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Swing on a hit foul left side. He's taking in some.
Dave, he's throwing 104.
I hear you. He's taking in some watching Judge hit, watching Ohtani hit, and then applying it to his own body type.
A tiny bat, hold it straight up like that.
Here's the 0-2. He pitched. Took a little bit off. Foul tip held on by the catcher, Contreras. And Mizrowski has his third strikeout. He goes 1-2-3 in the second. Bottom two coming up here in Milwaukee. And these two pitchers, the on switch has been flipped. Back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. This broadcast is fueled by...
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Back here in Milwaukee, Max Fried against Jacob Mizrowski. We got a pitcher's duel already. You can see it, you can feel it. Hardly any contact. The first guys, 9 guys to the plate. Here's Max pitching to Gary Sanchez. Big breaking ball in there for called strike one. Sanchez at 211, 5 homers, 14 runs batted in.
5 homers
today.
Yeah, five homers. Pretty good for El Gary, who's become a real good part of this team.
Deep in the box, close stance. Next pitch is swung on and foul back.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Audi. Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
Just joining us, you missed Spencer Jones' first at-bat, struck out on an 0-2 pitch, foul tip into the glove of the catcher. So his big league career is underway. Max Fried, 0-2 here to Sanchez, leading off the bottom of the second. Here's pitch. Missed outside, not by much, 1-2.
And by the way, Mizorowski has struck out half the batters he's faced. He struck out 3 of the 6. So it's not that he just struck out. And he saved another gear for Spencer Jones, up to 104.
I don't blame him. I understand it. Yep. 1-2 here to Sanchez, right-hand hitter. Lefty free deal is down low. 2-2.
Well, we got a bunch of pitching duels going on here. Athletics at Baltimore, no score, top of the 4th. Jacob Lopez against Kyle Bradish. Bottom of the 3rd in Toronto, no score. Angels and Toronto. Reed Detmers against Dylan Cease. Oh, that's a good one. Reed against Dylan
Pitch
Cease.
hit the right side, pass Ben Rice into right field. Slowly hit ground ball, but it had enough top spin to get through a first base hit of the ball game.
And Gary tried to do that, go in the opposite way, just take the pitch. It was enough on the outside part of the plate. He still got that bat speed. No score in the 3rd. Tampa Bay's at Boston. Jesse Schultens against Connolly Early.
Tampa Bay just a half game behind the Yankees. Here's Andrew Vaughn playing in his 4th game, 3 for 12. Broken left hamate bone.
Yeah.
And remember early on in the season, they had a rash of this. Big right-hand hitter. First pitch. This is outside, ball 1.
And he was supposed to, he was a first-round draft pick with the White Sox, and he was supposed to be a big slugger, and he came over here, and they thought they had a power hitter, and immediately gets hurt. He just got back. Cleveland 4-0 over Minnesota. Travis Bazzana, his first homer, 2-run shot in the 1st.
Vaughn, right-hand hitter. And next pitch, up high, ball 2.
It is Kiter Montero against Chris Bubich, and Detroit has a 1-0 lead over Kansas City. They're in KC, and they're in the 2nd inning. White Sox, 1-0 lead over Seattle. He hit another home run.
Here's a 2-0 to Vaughn. The pitch. Missed outside, ball 3 from Max. Max doesn't want too many people. He's behind Vaughn, the 5-hole hitter here, 3-0.
Okay, Munetaka Murakami, who nobody wanted except the White Sox, just hit his 15th home run.
Ties him with Judge for the big league lead. Here comes a 3-0 to Vaughn. Breaking ball, missed inside, a 4-pitch walk in Milwaukee. Has something brewing here. Pun intended.
And Houston has a 4-0 lead over Cincinnati, bottom of the 7th. Zach DeCenzo, his first, and Yordan Alvarez has his 13th. And they are in the bottom of the 7th. 6-0 Colorado leading Philly, top of the 5th. Hunter Goodman had his 10th home run.
Now here's a guy stepping up who has a great bunt game I've seen, and you've seen him, Luis Rengifo. And this team bunts as much as anybody in baseball. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Didn't show bunt as Max steps off. And thanks to Emmanuel, they double-check this. They have 12 bunt hits, leading everybody in baseball. Sacrifice bunts, they have 12, only trailing the Rays by 1. Rengifo hitting at 188, no homers and 11 runs batted in. Right-hand hitter. And pitch up high. Actually, it's a switch hitter. Pitch up high, ball 1.
That was the first walk of the game, by the way. Brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com. You just said a mouthful there. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. So he's getting it done with another way.
This is the next pitch from Max. 1-0 to Rengifo up high. So Max all of a sudden can't find the strike zone. Rengifo, his 30th game, he's not playing a heck of a lot.
And
I've seen so much of him in the American League West.
Washington leads Miami 3-2 there in the 3rd, everything else later. I'm not saying he's Caballero, but he's a pest like that.
The kind of guy you want on your team. Batting righty against the lefty free, trying to find a strike zone again, and missed inside. So that's 7 consecutive balls that Max Fried has thrown here. Uncharacteristic. Rengifo in his 8th season with the Angels from 2019 through the last season. 3-0. First and second, nobody out. And missed inside again. 8 consecutive balls thrown there by Max Fried, and it loads the bases.
And here comes Matt Blake out to immediately see if there's something wrong or what is going on.
And they're bad misses, too.
Yep. And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million.
Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball in the afternoon with a Carton Show on 1019 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Sticky situation here in Milwaukee. Bottom 2, no score. A base hit by Sanchez, a weak ground ball that got into right field, and then 8 consecutive balls thrown by Max Fried. Walks Vaughn, walks Rengifo. And now he's got to face Brandon Lockridge, who's a 5th-round pick of the Yankees back in 18 at Troy University in Alabama. That young man's hitting .277, no homers and 10 runs batted in. These guys don't hit a lot of home runs.
Well, Lockridge's game is speed. He'll put down a bunt. He'll butcher boy the ball.
Infield's playing back, right-hand hitter. Fried from the stretch in a pitch. Fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner. If he can get back on the strike train, he'll be all right. Brewers, just 29 home runs. Only Washington has hit fewer. The Yankees lead the majors with 61. There's the 0-1 here from Max. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side, a base hit in the right field. That'll score Sanchez. Vaughn will hold at third, a 1-0 lead for Milwaukee.
And this is what they do. Didn't try and do too much. He's not a power hitter. He's not going to hit the ball pretty much in the air, but found the hole, went the opposite way. Ball was up on the outside part of the plate, and that's what he did. Lockridge, by the way, 7 for his last 22. That's .318. But those are the kinds of hits that he will find the hole because he can use his speed.
You know, it's very reminiscent of the Toronto Ball Club. Put the ball in play. Here's Sal Frelick, left-hand hitter. He swings and sends one down the left field line, chasing his Bellinger onto a warning track near the tarp. Ooh. Jumps up on the tarp, and he's okay. He timed that jump. He saw the tarp coming, and he had a nice gentle landing on it. Strike one to Sal.
He saw it and to put his knee up and like he was jumping on those little trampolines. You know, they put one knee on and then jump and turn over. He's kind of smiling. That was.
They say he is a good athlete. Bases loaded. Nobody out, to run in. Here's pitch swung on, head up the middle. Jazz Chisholm can't get it with the jump. Scoring is Vaughn. Everybody else up 90 feet. It's a 2-0 lead. A couple of bleeders here, and the Yankees are on the short end right now. 2-0 here in Milwaukee.
And this is what they do. This is how they play. And Aaron Boone telling me this is the fastest team in baseball, and they don't hit a lot, but bloop, bloop, right over Jazz's head.
He didn't miss that by much either.
No, he didn't.
So everybody up 90 feet, bases still loaded, and still looking for that first out. Here's Joey Ortiz, the shortstop, batting in the 9 spot. Ortiz. First pitch from Max, a breaking ball, missed down low.
You know, looking at the Jazz play again, he went straight over instead of going back. He's kind of maybe misjudged it a little bit. Didn't miss it by much, but I kind of misjudged it, I think.
Joey Ortiz, 27-year-old shortstop, 4th season. There with Milwaukee. Next pitch. Fastball under his hands on the corner for a strike, 1-1. 6-man to the plate here in the second inning. Things have really gotten busy. Base hit, walk, bleeder, 2-0. Infield playing back, looking for a double play. Pitch for Max. Swing, without straight back, 1-2. Just have to put it in play, and certainly Toronto and the Rays have lived a lot on that, particularly.
Joey Ortiz, another one that can do this. Joey Ortiz came over from Baltimore, one of the extraneous infielders that Mike Elias had.
1-2 pitch. Big breaking ball outside.
Boy.
Going into, watching these guys take BP and looking at their roster, they're not a getting off the bus team wowing you with size. They're all everywhere from 5'8" to about 6 foot. They don't have a lot of big guys. They can put the ball in play. Max in trouble. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul on deck circle right side. It pitches away from him. He spoiled it. Got it out of there. Ortiz hitting at 184. No homers and 8 runs batted in. Their leading home run guys, Sanchez with 5, and Jake Bowers, a left-hand hitter, with 5. 2-2 pitch. Max to the plate. Here it is, and inside, back him off the plate. Ball 3.
And nothing is working. He's off with all of them. The four-seamer, the sinker. He's tried the cutter. And as I was saying, Joey Ortiz, they turned Joey Ortiz into Corbin Burns. That's how Corbin Burns got to Baltimore. Then they lost him in free agency. And Ortiz plays a great third. He plays shortstop. And they all play all over the place. That's the beauty of this team.
3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 out, and a 2-0 Milwaukee lead. Here in the second pitch from Max. Swung on, bouncing ball. Left side, fielded by McMahon, goes to second for a force out. They get an out. Scoring on the play is Rengifo, and it's now 3-0 Milwaukee.
And you're not going to get them anyway. There was no chance to turn that. There's so much speed. You can cause so much havoc. You look at this team. They all look the same size. If they didn't have,
I'm saying they're not all bus teams.
Yeah, no.
So 3-0. Squeezing out some runs here. They do get the force. Over to third is Lockridge. Runner at first is Frelick. Is Ortiz, beg your pardon. And here we go, top of the order, Churio. Right-hand hitter, first pitch. Oh, he took a big hack, swing and a miss.
Now, this is his third game since being back. They've had so many injuries. He had a broken hand in an exhibition game with Team Venezuela. Somebody hit him on the hand.
0-1 here to Churio. Runners at the corners, 3-0 Milwaukee. Back to the plate, pitch swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2.
Yeah, Clayton Beater hit him on the hand when he was with Team Venezuela. He was on that team.
Still only 1 out.
Wow.
Runners at the corners here, 3-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Freed ahead 0-2 to Churio. And the pitch way outside with the fastball. 1-2. Base hit, walk, base hit, RBI, and a fielder's choice. RBI. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Max looks at the runner at first, goes to first, throws over. Back with the dive is Ortiz.
Getting the enmity of the crowd.
Wells going out in front of the plate. Going through some defensive signs. 1 out, runners at the corners. Try to keep the damage right here at 3-0. Meanwhile, Mizorowski has been pretty much unhittable through the first 6 men that he's faced. Here's the 1-2 from Max. It's to Churio. Swung on back up the middle. Seeing eye into center field. Scoring is Lockridge. And moving up to second is Ortiz. Max stabbed at it, couldn't get to it. Cabby and Chisholm could not get to it. 4-0 Milwaukee.
And if you look at that again, I would like to know what went on with conversation and who's going to take it, because Jazz stopped. And he stopped. I think he thought Cabby was going to get that. Little communication mix-up, I think, there. Max Fried is now, he just squatted down, doesn't get what's happening.
I think he can't believe he didn't stop it.
Right.
Here's first pitch, a breaking ball. That misses outside to Bryce Terang, left-hand hitting second baseman. His second plate appearance, he flied out to left his first time up. He is the 8th man to the plate here in the second inning.
Of course, Max is also a Gold Glover. He just got his 4th Gold Glove the other day from last year.
1-0 count here for Terang. And a pickoff attempt, and kind of close. Cabby taking a throw from Max. By the way, first pitch at the bottom of the second. 72-mile-an-hour curve brought to you by Optimum Fiber, famously fast fiber internet.
And they're not going to let this go on much longer. Jake Bird is warming up.
Pitch from Max. Breaking ball on the inside corner. Delayed call there by Alan Porter, home plate umpire and crew chief.
Well, here's the thing. If the guy just doesn't have it, you just don't, and he's already had 40 pitches, and we're still nowhere near the end. It's only one out here in the second inning. If they just think it's not his day, they're going to bring someone in.
1-2 pitch from Max. Here's pitch. And that's fastball in there for strike one. That was a 1-1. Now it's 1-2.
31 pitches in the second inning.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Not good.
Max trying to throw a double play ball here. One out, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and slapped foul. Third base side out of play by Bryce Terray. What an inning, huh?
Yeah. What a shocker, huh?
Fried coming in with a 4-1 record, a 2.39 ERA, 3-1 against Milwaukee. Here's pitch, swung on, fought off again. That's pitch up top. And he fought it off out of the left side.
And he's trying to get something going, so he's trying to get that fastball going. He's throwing a lot of four-seamers. Others just are not working.
Boys know how to put it in play. Terang, left-hand hitter, battling here. Pitch, swung on, a little looper. Down the left field line. Bellinger can't get it. It's a foul ball. Just a little bit north of the tarp. Down that left field line. That's a long at bat. 3-6. This will be pitch number 7. Milwaukee's got a 4-0 lead here. In the bottom of the second inning here in Milwaukee. First game of 3 this weekend. Terang, the 8th man to the plate. Actually, love it. Throw a pitch that would result right in a double play. Hit it right at somebody. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Big breaking ball. Strike 3 call.
Right. There's one.
Took it. That's a second strikeout for Max. Both of them looking. He got Churio to open up the home first. So 2 outs, and now Contreras will be the 9th man to the plate here in the second inning. This is something they used to use for Edwin Diaz, right?
Oh, Jimmy Trumpet?
Yeah.
Yep. Still does. Well, he's hurt now, but I think, wasn't there something that Contreras said he did it first? Then would play. Something went on.
William Contreras, the catcher, right-hand hitter. First pitch. Drops in a breaking ball, but it's too low. Ball 1.
Wilson's brother. They have totally opposite personalities. Wilson's a little more, let's say, outgoing, should we say?
This young man's a 2-time All-Star.
Yeah, terrific.
7 years in the show.
Terrific
1-0.
catcher.
Here's pitch. Swung on it, foul back. 1-1.
Really good combination with Contreras and Gary Sanchez. And Christian Yelich is a week or so away from being back, I'm told. That's
a big loss. I mean, he's one of the best players of his generation. Only been in 15 games so far. 1-1 pitcher to Contreras. Took a lot off and missed with that off-speed pitch outside, high and outside. So the sharpness we're used to from Max Fried is not in evidence here today.
Yelich had so many injuries, but when he's playing, never mind the power. He's got speed. He line drives it everywhere.
And here's the 2-1. Breaking ball. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Every time I see him or Ozuna, I think of that outfield of Miami with Yelich, Ozuna, and Stanton. I just think about those 3 in the same outfield.
I remember the first time I saw Yelich down in Miami, we were like, man, this kid's pretty good. He did everything. 2-2. And pitch for Max. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, got him.
Wow.
The back-to-back strikeouts ends a very long second inning as Milwaukee puts 4 runs on the board with 4 hits. And I tell you what, not a lot of exit velo, but it all counts. 4-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Moog builds.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you
Well, the Yankees find themselves in a 4-0 hole, bottom of third of the order coming up against Jacob Mizorowski. Here's Jose Caballero hitting at .254, 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. Right hand hitting shortstop, open stance. Midway up in that box, first pitch. It's in there for a strike.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
So here at American Family Field, dimensions 344 left field, 371 to the gap, straightaway 400, 374 right center, and 345 down the right field line. 15-foot high wall out there, and it's natural grass here in this ballpark. Here's your 1 from Mizorowski. Way outside.
And
1-1.
Of course, Bernie Brewer still slides down the slide when they hit a home run.
Bernie's Chalet.
They took that. I think it's a new one. They didn't bring it from from County Stadium.
1-1 to Cabby trying to get something started here. Yankees down 4-0. Here's pitch outside again. Ball 2.
I like this place. I think this place is great.
Last time, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Last time I was here, I think it was the last year Uke was with us.
Yep.
It was great seeing him. And I love up near Bernie's Chalet in left field. Get up, get up, get out of here. Gone. Getting here now. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2 to Cabby.
At 101.
This kid's been living in triple figures.
Yep. Opposition hits 172 against him. Only a couple of guys have less.
2-2 for the Miz. Swing and it fell back. It's the top of the zone. We're in the third inning, and this kid is just full of life for a triple figure pitch. Pitch hit on the middle, up the middle, and into center field for a base hit. He served that very nicely. It was an off-speed pitch, and Gabby dug it out. And the Yankees have their first base runner here in the third inning.
You know, it's amazing. He didn't do too much with it, got it off the end of the bat, but had enough to get it through the middle. You know, you can't take big, full-hearted swings off of this guy.
There's Austin Wells, the catcher, sitting at 195, 3 homers and 5 runs batted in. See if he can turn around a fastball. Left-hand hitter, Caballero, takes his lead. Hanson at first, here's pitch. Fastball away, 1-1. Good crowd here. Can hold.
Really good.
The neighborhood of 40,000, 41,900 capacity. Here's pitch. Swing on a high pop. Almost hit one of the girders going into the right field stands, second deck, along the first baseline. 1-1 to Wells. He'll be followed by Ryan McMahon. And again, Mizrachi facing the Yankees for the first time. Infielded double play depth. Yankees down 4-0. Caballero inching back towards the bag, dancing around, and now Wells calls time. Yankees in their road grays, navy blue caps and helmets, trimmed in blue lettering, trimmed in white. Here we go with a 1-1. Pitch to Wells, swing and a miss, top of the zone. 1-2. Kid's got a phenomenal fastball.
Some arm, boy.
Man,
amazing.
That was a mere 99.
Yeah, took something off it, right? Wow. And the royal blue top and the orange lettering of the names on the back, kind of cool.
1-2 pitch here to Wells. Cabby chase back, dives back, gets that right hand in at the back corner of the bag. Andrew Vaughn, the first baseman. Mizrachi comes set. 1-2 here to Wells. Cabby Bennett called a balk. Roberto Ortiz. It was all over it. And Cabby dancing around, and Mizrachi, I'm sure, is not used to having anybody
dancing
around like he does. Pat Murphy coming out. He wants to get an explanation. Slow walking out.
He's walking over to Roberto Ortiz. He just wants an explanation. Now he's going over. The crew chief, Alan Porter, said, "Hey, ask me." What was that for, he said. Porter telling him, I think they're having a little discussion. Okay. Murphy listened. I'm not sure he agreed, but okay.
He holds court. I went in to say hello.
Right.
And he holds court with the media, and it's like a stand-up routine.
Did he make everybody get up and introduce themselves?
I got in there slightly after it, but his PR guy
Mike Fasal
said my name. Yeah, he said, "Hey, there's
the first time of every series, he makes all the visiting writers. He makes everybody get up and introduce themselves all the way around the room. It's amazing."
1-2 pitch, fouled straight back. And I don't know him well, but at least I think it's my third time here since he's been manager. Yeah. And then I've seen him at the Writers' Dinner each of the last 2 years when he's won back-to-back National League Manager of the Year.
Yeah, no, he does whole stand-up routines.
He's good. He's good at it.
He's really good.
1-2 pitch here from Mizrachi. Long hold. Here's pitch to Wells. Took a little off. Went up back to a breaking ball. Didn't get it.
Yeah.
2-2.
See, now they're a little bit. They're taking their time a little more with him, and they're being much more discerning of the Yankees on what they're going to swing at.
Yankees have one hit. Just moments ago, Caballero. Balk got him to second. It's a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. 2-2 to Wells. And a pitch. Check the swing. Let's see. He's okay as they check with Trip Gibson at third. So ball 3. Ryan McMahon batting in the 9 spot is on deck. Ooh, that's good strength there by Wells to check that swing.
I just read about the oranges to celebrate the sunsets and natural beauty and vibes.
All right. 3-2. Mizrachi, long hold, comes to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A mere 95 with some cut to it. Another strikeout for Mizrachi. It's his 4th. There's one away. We're in the 3rd.
You know, I was asking Ryan McMahon and others if they remembered their first day in the big leagues when they were called up. And McMahon was 22, and they called him up, and he didn't start. He pinch hit. He did not get a hit, but he started the next day and got his first hit the second day.
See if he can jump on a fastball. He's been taking a lot of fastballs right down the middle. He slices one into left field. He drives it back, and a catch made out there by Lockridge. Straight away left field. Hit it hard, but Lockridge was able to run it down, going a few steps to his left for out number 2. That was a fastball.
Was indeed.
So 2 outs now, back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham struck out on 3 pitches to open up this ball game. That last pitch was swing and a miss at 103. 4-0 Milwaukee. 9 men to the plate in the second inning. The bottom of the order, the 7, 8, 9, and 1 hitters all drove in runs.
And by the way, he's thrown 37 pitches.
And Cabby drawing a throw second, and He's back safely. I didn't think he was going to throw it, and then he threw it anyway. Coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. 4-0 Milwaukee. Top of the third. Caballero's on base. At second, a base hit and a balk. There's an off-speed pitch in there for strike to Trent Grisham. Milwaukee 19-16, fourth place in the pretty tight National League Central. Cubs right now up by 3.5 on second place St. Louis. Here's pitch. Fastball taken up high. 1-1. Yankees, of course, lead the American League East. But hot on the trail, Tampa Bay starting today a half game behind the Yankees at 25-12. The Yankees at 26-12. As Rosky said, here comes the 1-1 to Grisham. And the pitch. Take it up high, 2-1.
Okay, so the 37 pitches that I was just talking about, and he's thrown about 3 since then, 24 of them at 100 and plus, 11 at 103 plus. Wow.
Well, let's see how deep into a game he can go. As Rosky comes set at the belt. Caballero takes his lead at second. 2-1 pitch to Grisham. Swung on and hit foul left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Mizorowski in his starts this year, 5-6, 5 1/3, 5 1/3, 5, and he went 8 against Pittsburgh. Which in this day and age is an anomaly, to say the least.
Throwing 100 miles an hour, yeah.
2-2 to Grish, 2-out runner at second, 4-0 Milwaukee. Cabby takes a break and a pitch up high. Tell you what, being on base has affected this kid. It's a full count now to Grisham with Ben Rice on deck.
Look, he affected Jacob deGrom.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was...
And it's the best bunt of the year, too. Laid down a bunt after deGrom was rattled. Here's a 3-2 to Grisham. And the pitch, swung on and popped up. Left side with plenty of room. Rengifo foul territory. One-hand catch by the third baseman. And that will do it. No runs a hit, no errors to the man left. We go bottom 3. It's 4-0 Milwaukee. Here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first.
Well, here we go. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. See, Ben, if Max Fried can figure things out here in the third inning, a rocky second inning, giving up 4 runs on 4 hits. First pitch, a breaking ball to Gary Sanchez, down low, ball 1. Sanchez with a base hit to right. Came around to score in that first inning. 9 men to the plate. 4 runs on 4 hits, and they left 2. Into the line and a pitch to Sanchez. Big breaking ball. 12-6 curveballs in there for strike 1-1.
And he's already got 50 pitches, and we're in the 3rd inning. Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game, now bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor. Set your mouth on flavor. Need a quick inning here.
Next pitch. It's in there for a strike. Sanchez checked the swing, and Max not going with. Remember a couple starts ago, he went to, it was in Boston, where he went to the stretch. Back to that little modified windup of his right now.
Less moving parts is how Ryan Weathers describes it when he does that. Less things he thinks can go wrong.
Right now, he's probably trying to find a rhythm. 1-2. And the pitch to Sanchez up high. 9 outside, 2-2.
Yeah, time.
Sanchez, Vaughn, and Rengifo, 4, 5, and 6 coming up.
Cutter out of the zone. He just can't find a consistency here.
Gary Sanchez, the one-time Yankee, leading off his pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball running away from him. And that is the 3rd consecutive strikeout for Max Fried. 4 for the ball game. 1 down here in the 3rd. That had a little attitude ticket on that fastball.
Yeah. Well,
needs to get back into it. Andrew Vaughn, right-hand hitter with some pop. Back from a hamate bone surgery. First pitch, a breaking ball misses outside. How about this guy? He was a first-round pick of the White Sox.
Pitcher is challenging the ball call.
Max is usually pretty good.
He's usually pretty good at this. So, there we go. Oh.
Pitch is confirmed. New York has 1 challenge remaining.
0.3 of an inch.
So Vaughn was picked in the draft.
Number 1,
right behind Adley Rutschman and Bobby Witt Jr.
Yep, they thought he was.
Here's a pitch swung on, it hit pretty well to left center field. Going back, Grisham can't get it. 1 hop, and it goes off the fence and goes over the fence. That'll be a ground rule double. Third base umpire was out there. He did a good job to make sure that it was seen. They got the second base umpire. That was a good job by Alex McKay. So automatic double for Vaughn.
And Andrew Vaughn, big as Dave said, first-round pick, number 3 or 2 in the draft. And he was supposed to be a power-hitting slugger, a no-miss kind of guy. And for Chicago, and it didn't work out. And maybe here, now he can relax a little bit. But him missing so much time.
Yeah, this is only his 4th game this season.
Yeah.
Beware the bunt right here with Rengifo. Although there is 1 out, but you never know. Here's a swing and a miss. Rengifo walked and scored in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, they play a certain kind of game. There's no Yelich. There was no Vaughn until 3 days ago, so there's your power right there. Play a different kind. When they come back, it'll be a little different.
Curio had 21 home runs last night. He's just back as well.
I forgot about him. And the pitching. This pitching staff is
decimated, no question.
That happened last year, too, when we were here, or 2 years ago.
Here's a pitch swung on, slicing drive into right field. Judge is right there to make the catch. And that was a classic right-hand hitter slicing the ball to the right fielder, and Judge barely had to move except to come in to make the play. 2 down. So 2 outs, runner at second, brings out Brandon Lockridge.
Yeah, as I started to say, Brandon Lockridge played center field for years. He can play all over the outfield for the Yankees. Really good outfielder, very, very quick. Didn't hit a whole lot. Threw an okay here.
Right-hand hitter looks at a fluttering breaking ball in there for a strike. Got a single and drove in a run back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, he's not going to hit
out of Pensacola, Florida.
Not going to hit home runs for you. And he'll get on base, steal a base.
Next pitch from Max. And a breaking ball is hung it, and he hit it in the center field. Charging his Grisham. And then Grisham bobbles it. The run's going to score. He's probably going to score anyway. It's now 5-0. Milwaukee 2 outs here in the 3rd inning.
And that's the 2nd hit and the 2nd RBI for the ex-Yankee farmhand Brandon Lockridge. These aren't little squibbers either. They're blooping over people, but they're hard hit. Someone else is getting up now in the Yankee bullpen, and we just saw that play again. He would have scored anyway, but even if Grisham didn't bobble that.
Here's Sal Frelick, left-hand hitter, little guy, It's a breaking ball outside. Frelick 5'9". And so many of these guys, from a distance, you can't separate some of them. You can't distinguish who's who.
Frelick out of Boston College from Massachusetts. He was their leadoff man for years. Now Churio has taken over that.
Here's the next pitch from Frelick. 1-0. Swing and a miss. The breaking ball. Just missed it. And the count goes to 1-1. Sal with the base hit to center. Drove in a run in that second inning. It's a 5-0 lead now here. Bottom of the third. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum, fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. This pitch. With the breaking ball again. With front door style, and it's in there for strike 1-2. An RBI single coming with 2 outs. The Yankees, this recent stretch, have done a lot of damage themselves with 2 out RBIs. There's 1-2 from Max, and the pitch. Breaking ball way outside. Nice stop there by Austin Wells. 2-2.
Yeah, we see people doing some stretching out in the Yankee pen. He's just, and it's every pitch. It's not one pitch. Just too much running outside.
5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Milwaukee. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pitch way outside. I feel it came up empty. They had another run due the Brewers. As we go to the 4th inning, it's 5-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC.
Best Built Boilers.
Top of the 4th is sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. 5-0 Milwaukee. Top of the 4th inning. Yankees are going to send up 2, 3, 4 in the order. Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger against Jacob Mizorowski. And first pitch swung on by Ben and found it straight back. And 0-1. He struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning.
Now, see, second time around, see if there's any kind of difference in the approach they're looking for. You've seen that fastball.
His next pitch to Ben. The right-hander swung on and fouled back. He's had 2 really good cuts. It's 0-2.
Cookouts, backyard catches, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. Grow a lawn you'll be proud of with Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
99.3 is average fastball. There's pitch in the dirt. And I got a piece of Alan Porter. The old plate umpire looked like got him on the right arm. He's shaking it off as he walks the ball back to Mizorowski.
And also Contreras got it on the legs. See how he is. He's walking up there, too. He's walking up to the umpire. They're having a discussion. Now they're both coming back.
There's simpatico between us two. Hey, man, you all right? Patting each other on the shoulder.
And are you all right? It got both of them.
Absolutely.
You know, so somebody got the 99 and somebody else got the 97 on the ricochet.
Ben Rice trying to hit one the other way, as in not from behind home plate, get it out, put it in place somewhere. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, a breaking ball down and in.
Now,
nasty pitch. That's strikeout number 5 for Mizrachi. One out here in the 4th.
I got a question for you. I got to ask Pat Murphy about this. Mizrachi was a second-round pick. So everybody passed on him. It's 2 years ago. So he's 22, right? 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So who is better than this? That he made it all the way to the second round. That means everybody picked in front of him.
There's Judge, looks at the pitch just outside, ball 1. Aaron flied out to right. Well, he has developed a little bit over these last couple of years, but it is a legit question because you had to have seen the promise when this kid was on his way up. 1-0 to Judge. It's the first time Mizrachi facing the Yankees. There was a breaking ball and a little flinch job there by Judge. Took it for a strike, 1-1. Outfield straight away and deep, infield playing back. 5-0 Milwaukee, top of the 4th. Here's the pitch from the Miz. Swing on a hit, foul behind home plate, 1-2. Well, at some point you hope that guys will figure it out. If he's going to be throwing a consistent 100 miles an hour up there somehow, some way, you're going to have to figure out to get on. Judge using his timeout. Now he steps back in. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the 4th. Mizrachi comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. Strikeout number 6. We're in the 4th inning. This kid is dealing.
And that was a swing. That was a Judge swing. High fastball. Not that high. That was the speed, because usually Judge will swing at those if it's over the letters and it's a ball. That was a strike. Wow.
Mizrachi trying to quick pitch, and Bellinger said, no. Timeout. 6 strikeouts. This is the early stages of the second time through the order. First pitch to Belly. Swung on and hit down the left field line. It's slicing. Long run by the left fielder. Lockridge slides. He may have hurt himself. He's down face down. He slid into that sidewall. And, boy, it's just a foul ball. Sometimes discretion has to be the better part of valor.
He's trying to get up, and he can't do it, and they're telling him to stay there. Mizrachi is kneeling in front of the mound with his head down. And he's in the same position that Jason Dominguez was in the other night. And everybody is out there. The whole team is over there. And here comes Pat Murphy. The trainers ran out immediately.
He knows something really bad happened. He's got his hand down, and his face is on the back of his left hand. And he hit that thing hard. I mean, he was coming in at a high rate of speed, and he wanted to slide to break the fall and maybe ease contact, but he hit it full tilt.
And there's a railing there. Did he hit the metal? And he's holding on to his right shoulder. The arm is just...
Look at his right knee, too.
Yeah. Well, he hit it then. We haven't seen the replay, but...
The base of they got a padded wall atop about 6 inches of concrete.
And then above that are metal railings, and now he's starting to get up. They're helping him up. That is a good sign. But, oh, brother. And they've got their arms around a couple of the players are taking him off. He can't put any weight.
His head's, if you've ever been in a position like this, you don't even need a doctor. You know, it hurts like heck, and he can't even put any pressure on it. And that's where he is right now. And he's got a couple of guys going to try to carry him up. They probably should just call for a stretcher.
Well,
and that's probably what they're going to do. Is gate open down the left field line. It's not worth the walk in from about 300 feet for this guy. It's not worth it.
And here come the EMTs. I think they're probably, should we get the cart? He's standing up.
I think it's a no-brainer. Get it.
I would think so.
Here it comes.
Yep, here comes the cart, and that's too bad for Randall Lockridge. He's waited a long time to play in the major leagues. And we haven't seen a replay of that yet. He doesn't want to be held up. He wants to walk himself, but just let them carry you. Let them help.
You don't get macho points here. Get in the cart.
I understand, but let them do it. And the whole team is out there around the cart as they're putting Lockridge in. and he's lifting himself on one leg. Well, they're patting him on the head. It's serious, but he's up and he's sitting up, and he's could have been that scared me. Scared him. And they're taking him off, standing ovation. For this kid has waited a long time to get to the major leagues.
I understand the hustle, but sometimes going after foul balls, it's not worth it.
Well,
it really isn't.
You know, he's there. We're seeing it again. He slid. Let's see where he went. Oh, that right leg went into the concrete. Yeah. Yep. Oh, boy.
And he crumbled. He went on his back, then rolled over on his stomach, and he started his breakdown way too late. I tell you what, if his left ankle survives, the knee hit the concrete.
The right knee hit the concrete. He could have I don't even want to speculate, but the right knee went full force into the concrete.
Ooh, and he was really motoring too. That was full speed. He had not begun to decelerate.
Yeah. You know, it's like, and he tried to brace himself, and the foot didn't get out there in time, and the right knee went full force into that concrete, and
concrete never loses that battle.
No, and Mizorowski, he's devastated.
He could see, he saw the rate of speed with which he went into that wall. He knew immediately. So Garrett Mitchell takes over in center field, and Churio moves over to left.
Now, at the beginning, Lockridge is a center fielder, and I don't know how many games he's played in left. They switched positions. Early on, we got that Lockridge was in center and Churio in left, and then they switched it and put Churio in center and Lockridge in left. So now Churio goes back to left field, and Garrett Mitchell is the center fielder. Whoa.
Meanwhile, it's an 0-1 count here. Cody Bellinger, 2-out, nobody on here in the fourth, 5-0 Milwaukee. Broken bat, ground ball, right side, fielded by the first baseman Vaughn. He'll take it to the bag himself as he tells Mizorowski, I got it. And that he did, a 1-2-3 fourth. And Mizorowski and the Brewers in control here, 5-0 as we go bottom 4 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.
Bottom of the fourth, brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. First game of 3 here this weekend in Milwaukee. The Yankees right now in the short end, 5-0. Jacob Mizorowski has been outstanding. And Max Fried has been off of his game, giving up 5 runs on 6 hits. His first pitch to Joey Ortiz, and it's off the plate for ball 1. Ortiz in the 9 spot. Fielder's choice RBI, his first time up.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar. Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global.
Ortiz, right-hand hitter. He's a shortstop for Milwaukee. Pitch up high. Max does not have the field tonight. That's 2-0.
And Houston, all over Cincinnati, 10-0, the final there. Mike Burrows gets the win. Nick Lodolo takes the loss. Yordan Alvarez, number 13, in home run.
2-0 from Fried, and a pitch. Swing on a hit foul behind home plate. Up into the stands, 2-1.
Bottom of the 7th in Philadelphia. Colorado beating Philly 7-2 in this one. And Jesus Luzardo only made it out of the 3rd inning, giving up 6 runs and 6 hits in 3 innings. Washington leading Miami 3-2 there in the top of the 6th.
2-1 from Fried. Pitch, swing on and popped out. Right side, going back. Jazz calling off Judge, and Jazz backs up to make the 2-hand catch. There's one away here in the 4th.
And Cubs are leading Texas 1-0. They are in the 2nd inning. Ben Brown against Kumar Rocker. Mets in Arizona will be later. By the way, Kumar Rocker was taken before Jacob Mizorowski. Athletics are leading Baltimore 3-2. They're in the bottom of the 6th. Pete Alonso, he's starting to hit. 8th home run, and Adley Rutschman his 5th. Jacob Lopez against Kyle Bradish.
Pete got on that home run tear at Yankee Stadium. Here's a backdoor breaking ball. Churio looks at it for a strike.
What do they say? It comes in bunches?
Pretty much.
Home runs?
It can.
Toronto 2-0 over the Angels. They're in the bottom of the 6th. They're in Toronto.
Churio, right-hand hitter. Next pitch, swing on, hit up the middle of one hopper, right to Max. Easy flip over first. And there's 2 away.
Boston leading Tampa Bay 2-0, bottom of the 6th on 2 solo home runs, one by Wilyer Abreu, his 5th, one by Ceddanne Rafaela. That would be his 3rd. 4-1, Cleveland is leading Minnesota, top of the 6th. 4 runs for Cleveland in the bottom of the 1st. All tied up 1 apiece, Detroit at Kansas City, and Seattle.
Showing bunt. Bryce Terang takes a pitch outside on the corner for a strike.
And Seattle's taken the lead over Chicago, 6-5, top of the 5th. Luke really hit a grand slam. Julio Rodriguez added his 6th home run, 2-run shot in the 5th.
He's got 3 home runs the last few days for Julio. 0-1. Breaking ball missed away. 1-1 to Terang, who's 0 for 2 with a fly to left and a strikeout looking. So far tonight, Max Fried 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and both walks have scored. There's 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. And a 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. No, too high. 2-1.
Catcher is challenging the ball call.
Let's see what gives.
Calls confirmed. New York has 1 challenge remaining.
2-1. To Terang. I think they 1-2, beg your pardon. 1-2. We have 2 out, nobody on. Here's pitch from Max. Swung on, bouncing ball right side. Charging is Ben Rice. Covering at first is Max Fried, and he wins the race. That's a fabulous play by Max Fried to get over to beat the speedy Terang for the out. Well executed all around. A 3-1 putout, a 1-2-3 inning. That's the type of Max Fried inning you're looking for. 5-0. Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent it.
.com.
Top of the fifth, brought to you by Elect 825 Building, Our Future. Yankees looking to get something going here against Jacob Mizorowski. 5-0 Milwaukee. Here's Jazz Chisholm, first pitch at 99 in there for strike. This kid has been living 99 to about 103.
To 103, and took a little off, and that was 100. This is something.
Jazz, Spencer Jones, and Caballero coming up. Fastball backs him off, but it's got a piece of the plate, says Alan Porter, crew chief and home plate umpire tonight.
And by the way, he hasn't walked anybody.
6 strikeouts, no walks. 5-0. Yankees have 1 hit. Caballero base hit. Pitch inside. Caballero leadoff single in the third. A balk by Mizorowski because he was getting on his nerves, and the kid did a minor freak and called for a balk. And that's the only base runner the Yankees have had tonight. 1-2. And a pitch. Worked inside, fastball, strike 3.
Wow.
Strikeout number 7.
You know what's so impressive about this? He's got, as you just said, 7 strikeouts. He's thrown 57 pitches. We're in the 5th inning, so this is something. Usually, he goes 3-2 on people. Not tonight.
Command and control, all working. For Spencer Jones, his second big league at bat. Struck out on an 0-2 pitch.
A lot of people have struck out tonight. Wow.
7 Ks. We're in the 5th. But with a fastball inside, ball 1. Jones, the first pitch he saw. It's like youngster recognizing youngster. Here it is, big boy. See if he can hit it. Next pitch, a 1-0. Here it comes. And just missed the inside. Check down the third. Trip Gibson said he did not go. So a good count here for Spencer Jones.
So that's good. He recognizes pitches. He's not swinging it.
Big night for this young man. His major league debut. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He took a shot. Woo!
Well, he guessed right. He knew it was going to be a fastball. He guessed right, but it just was... That was right down the middle. There must be an incredible spin on that because that was right down the middle of the plate, and he's thrown a lot right down the middle of the plate.
2-1. Pitch hit the other way, but foul. 7 strikeouts, no runs, 1 hit, no walks, 1 balk.
It's a very interesting stance we're trying to describe. It's like he's sitting in a chair but facing forward.
Yeah, with that front foot. And his hips are wide open to the pitcher.
And then
as
it
the pitch
closes
comes,
up. Yep.
Then he loads in, holds the arms over the plate. Matt Olson is the only one even close to this. Pitch swung on him, fouled off left side. This is a lot more exaggerated than Matt Olson, who's having a great year.
And he holds the bat up almost in front of him like Ohtani does.
There you go.
And when he closes up, that front foot is almost turned. His toe is almost inside.
2-2. Breaking ball missed outside. 3-2. Really cool that his parents, that he was able to get here after the call up. What was it? He was telling me he had to go from Worcester to Hartford.
He went
Hartford to Atlanta. Atlanta to here.
I said Atlanta's in the wrong direction.
3-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses outside. The first time he has reached base in the major leagues. Yes. Spencer Jones.
Yeah, that was a really good at bat. Very good at bat. Because they drove an hour to Hartford, and I said, why didn't you just drive to Logan?
In Boston.
Yes, which is an hour the other way. So they went an hour to, that's Bradley Air Base in, Bradley is in Hartford. Then flew to Atlanta, then Atlanta to Milwaukee.
That's how the connections work sometimes. You don't always get directs. There's Caballero. And Cabby swings and drives one into center field on a 2-hopper, 3-hopper now to the center fielder. Garrett Mitchell. That's a base hit.
Well,
so a compliment aboard, and Cabby's got both hits.
That's absolutely. Doesn't try and do too much. and just meets the ball. That's what he did this time, just met the ball. And now the catcher, Contreras, going out to talk to Mizorowski. Someone at second, they'll talk about what they're going to do, change the...
The other thing I'm looking forward to, they always talk about how fast Spencer Jones is, and Booney was telling you that he can play him in all three outfield positions.
Yep.
I'd like to see if Wells can get a hold of something and watch this kid run. Caballero's got two sliding gloves on. It looked like he and Dan Fiorito were struggling to get it on. He looked like he was getting ready to go into a heavyweight fight. They're lacing up the gloves. Good speed out there. Jones at second. Caballero at first. It's 5-0 Milwaukee, top of the fifth with one out. Austin Wells at the plate. First pitch to him. Swung on and hit foul. Play left side. That walk by Mizorowski is brought to you by North Shore, the MVP of adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com. 0-1 to Wells. Struck out his first time. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike.
Storage Post is your home for local self-storage solutions, climate-controlled units, top-notch security, and the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Best threat so far for the Yankees. 1 out, 2 on, runners at first and second. Now Wells going to use his timeout.
Yeah, the pitch count starting to climb up a little bit as they're taking pitches more this second time around. Still pretty good, 67 pitches.
Milwaukee put 4 on the board, sending 9 men to the plate in the second inning. They added another run in the third. Here we go to Wells. Pitch on the inside corner. Took it for a called strike 3. 2 down. That's strikeout number 8 for Mizorowski.
Second time he's gotten Wells tonight. And take a look at that pitch again. Oh, my goodness. He just was frozen. Right down, middle out. More middle than out.
Ryan McMahon, a hard line out to left field. He got a fastball away from him. Smoked it, but right to Lockridge, who was then the left fielder. That was back in the third inning. So 2 out, 2 on. And first pitch, fastball in there for strike to McMahon. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits, both belong to Caballero, who's batting in the 7th spot. Host of lefties in the lineup today for the Yankees against this hard-throwing right-hander. There's a pitch from the Miz. Pitch. Back to a breaking ball for strike. 0-2. Seven lefties in the Yankee lineup tonight. Oh-2 here to McMahon. Mizorowski checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Way inside. Jackknifes out of the way. 1-2. So Caballero has both hits. Second one hit a lot harder than the seeing eye base hit he got leading off in the third. McMahon behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball at 1-1. 9 strikeouts for the Miz. Jacob Mizorowski coming in with a 2-2 record of 2.84 ERA and looking, I don't want to say invincible, but looking close to
pretty
it.
Good.
5-0 Milwaukee as we go bottom 5 here in the great cheese state of Wisconsin on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
Athletes are not the...
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANS.
Here we go, bottom 5-0 Milwaukee, and William Contreras leads off. Looks at the pitch outside, ball one. Contreras, the catcher, followed by Sanchez at DH and first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Bet 365 real-time money line.
Max Fried, and the Yankees down 5-0. Here's Max into the line to pitch. Up high, 2-0.
Bet 365 real-time money line is now plus 1,200 for the Yankees, minus 4,000 for the Brewers. Powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only.
Through 4 innings, Max had a good first inning, 1-2-3, and a good fourth inning. The second and third, he'd like to forget. Can't do it. It's up on the board. 5-0 Milwaukee. Pitch. Breaking ball. 12-6 is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Contreras, who's flied to center and struck out. Max with 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. The 2 walks have scored. That was back in the second. 2-1. Here's pitch. Swing on and hit solidly to Jazz Chisholm. Short hops the one hopper on the right side of second and throws over in time for the out. So 1 down. Bottom of the 5th brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Gary Sanchez, base hit to right, run scored in the second, struck out leading off in the third, 1 for 2. First pitch from Max. Hunter's hands, but off the plate, ball 1.
Kind of nice to see Gary. Finally, he's gone from team to team. Finally has a home here. You know, they really love him here. He's a backup catcher, DH a lot.
Hopefully he stays healthy.
Yep.
Here's a pitch from Max. Fastball, that's in there for a strike. Yeah, his odyssey, my goodness, when I was charting this the other day. I mean, 7 years in New York, Minnesota, Mets, San Diego, Milwaukee, Baltimore, back to Milwaukee. And just 4 years where he's played 100 or more games. Hence the health comment. Here's a breaking ball, hit down to third. McMahon on 2 hops, scoops, sets, throws, got him 2 down. Weak ground ball, so that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 in a row retired by Max Fried. Starting to get a little bit of a groove back, but it's 5-0, and he needs some help. This will be pitch number 83 coming up. There's Andrew Vaughn, walking a run scored, and it bounced the double over the left field fence. First pitch, breaking ball, first strike. Soft contact these last 4 outs for Max. There's the 0-1. Right down the middle for a called strike. 0-2. Meanwhile, Mizorowski struck out 9 through 5 innings. His season best is 11. And his first game, that was against the White Sox in late March. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on, and Jazz right there behind second base. Leaps and gets it for the out. Beautifully positioned and a great athletic play by Jazz Chisholm to time that jump right on the money. Nothing across for Milwaukee in the 5th. We go to inning number 6 here in Milwaukee, 5-0. Brewers on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is
Ultimate cell carrier.
Milwaukee with a 5-0 lead here, top of the sixth. Top of the order for the Yankees, Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge against Mizorowski with 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, giving up no runs on 2 hits. First pitch, fouled back by Grisham, who's 0-2 with a strikeout and a foul out.
And the new Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees with curated textures and colors, a pro-grade camera system, an advanced processor, most powerful razor ever. Motorola.com.
Mizorowski working out of the stretch. And kicks and deals. Pitch, swing and a miss. Top of the zone, 0-2. Ben Rice on deck, brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com.
I think we're seeing a lot more of this working from the stretch, these guys.
Grisham using his timeout. Now he's ready, says Mizorowski. Here comes the 0-2. And the pitch from the right-hander took a little bit off, missed outside, 1-2. Shortstop, Torrey Ortiz playing up the middle. Mizorowski just turned 24 back on April 3. His pitch up high, 2-2.
24.
All-Star last year, Rookie of the Month in June. He's got a season best 11 strikeouts this year's career best of 12 strikeouts last year against the Dodgers. 2-2 to Grisham. The pitch outside. 3-2. Caballero, 2 base hits and a Spencer Jones walk. The only traffic for the Yankees this evening, trailing 5-0. 9 men to the plate, 4 runs, 4 hits. For Milwaukee in the second, another run in the third. 3-2 to Grish. Pitch. Swung on a bounce foul. First base side.
And we're looking, that was... And they're starting to get people starting to throw in the Brewers bullpen, and then the Yankees are probably saying, I don't care who's coming in, just get him out of here.
3-2 pitch. Check this swing and a pitch up high, ball 4. Second walk issued by Mizorowski. Good start to the Yankees, top of the 6th.
And here comes the pitching coach. That's out to talk, because they just started warming up now. I think there's Ashby out there.
Chris Hook, pitching coach. Pat Murphy, these guys, Milwaukee Brewers, won the National League Central. Well, they've had a tough go in the playoffs since the turn of the century.
Yeah.
They've had 9 postseasons of season appearances. 3 times they lost in the NLCS, and all 3 of those opponents went on to win the World Series. 6 times in the postseason. Total, 6 other opponents have gone on to win the World Series. Last year, Dodgers swept them in the NLCS 4 games.
Well, a couple of years. One was the year Washington went on to the World
Yeah,
Series. That
exactly.
Trent Grisham made an error.
19, yeah.
And then Alonso got Devin Williams.
Yeah, they lost in the wild card game in 2019 to Washington. Washington won it all. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch outside to Ben. Ben has struck out twice. He's had a good look at the fastball from Mizorowski. So he has a good idea what it looks like and what that release point is. You got Grisham at first. 5-0 Milwaukee lead. Here's pitch. Fastball right over the plate for strike. 1-1. And Mizorowski does not look tired whatsoever. 1-1. Here's pitch. Just missed outside. 2-1.
Maybe the command they see. Maybe they think he's getting fatigued. He doesn't look fatigued to us. But 82 pitches. I don't know that they let him go a lot further than this. He doesn't usually get to 100.
Pitch pulled foul into the dugout of the Brewers on the first base side.
So the fastball now about 99. So that it sounds pretty good, but he's been throwing 103.
Here's his pitch counts: 94, 94, 101, 76, 97, 91, and 85. This is next pitch way upstairs.
Yeah, he's starting to
3-1. We're in the 6th inning. Thread coming a little loose here.
Yeah, start to lose it a little bit.
Yankees' #1 home run hitting team in Major League Baseball with 61. He had Rice at the plate and a 3-2 count. The pitch, swing on and bounce off his foot. Foul territory. First base side, you got Judge and Bellinger and Chisholm. Excited to get up there and have another hack at Jacob Mizorowski. So the Miz turns that front shoulder, looks at the runner at second. Grisham, not much of a lead. 3-2 here to Ben Rice. And the pitch, swing on, bounce foul off his foot.
Oh, boy.
A bunch of that. What was that last year where he hit one that was... we could almost feel it up here. Remember it off his instep?
And then he did it again.
Yeah, the same game.
Yeah.
Like that same AB.
Oh, that was off the back instep, jumping around out there. Ooh. Well, make him forget about the pain in his hand. That is, he said he didn't feel it. He was fine. But
so good to have him back in the lineup. Ben Rice first and extra base hits, tied there, and first and slugging in OPS. 3-2, Grisham at first. Nobody out here in the 6th. Mizorowski to the plate, pitch swung on a high fly ball, center field backing up Mitchell. He's got it measured. He's well in front of the 400-foot sign. Makes the catch, and there's one down. That brings up Aaron Judge. He's flied to right and struck out on a 1-2 pitch.
Well, looking at that, just right underneath it.
So here we go, the captain. His third look at Jacob Mizorowski, who's got 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, no runs, 2 hits. First pitch. Took it right down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1.
Asked Judge if he remembered his first game, and of course he didn't, so will Yankee fans. Came up the same time as Tyler Austin. They were batting 7 and 8. Both of them hit home runs back to back.
0-1 to Judge. 1 out, runner at first. Here's the pitch from the Miz. Swung on and foul tip held on too by Contreras. It pitched in on his hands. Mizorowski has been dominant here tonight. A 2-2 record, a 2-8. How do you beat a guy when he's on like this? How do you lose 2 games? Here's pitch. Outside. Missed by much. You hear the oohs and ahs of the big crowd here in Milwaukee. Got one of the best players on the planet right here in Judge. A 1-2 pitch from Mizorowski. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He was way late. 102 with movement. Strikeout number 10. His season best is 11. His career best is 12. 2 outs here in the 6th. As they like to say in the vernacular, that fastball is real.
102, got it up for this.
Belly swings through one. 0-1. 10 strikeouts. Bellinger and Caballero, the only guys who have not been strikeout victims. Next pitch. Oh, he's airing it out now. Just airing it out. That was a fastball at the knees. You weren't going to hit that at your best swing.
This is a empty the tank inning.
You bet. 2 out. Runner at first. He's ahead of Bellinger 0-2. And the fastball hit down the left field line. You knew that was going to be a big number. It's 102 off coming out of his hands. The walk, a fly to center, and a strikeout. And now 0-2 here to Bellinger. 5-0 Milwaukee. 5 runs on 6 hits. Here's the pitch. He's ahead of Belly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and a breaking ball. He got him. He matches his season best of 11 and one off his career best. A standing ovation here in Milwaukee. We go bottom 6. It's 6. Make that 5-0 going to the 6th. Milwaukee on top of the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Introducing the all-new ML.
Jacob Mizorowski putting on a show here in Milwaukee. 5-0 Brewers. Bottom of the 6th. Max Fried still in there for the Yankees. First pitch to Rengifo, down low, ball 1.
And this is his 5th career 10 strikeout game. 24.
He's got 11 Ks, ties the season best, career best 12 from last year. Next pitch from Fried, took a lot off, bounced it up there, ball 2. So Rengifo, Lockridge, actually that'd be Mitchell, and Frelick coming up. Lockridge suffered a knee injury and had to leave the ballgame.
And Fernando Cruz is warming up for the Yankees.
2-0 from Max. And up high, and Max turning around. He doesn't want that ball back. I wonder if that pitch is way up high. Got a new baseball. He goes to the back of the mound. Trying to do a little mental reset here. And Rengifo leading off here in the bottom of the 6th. And a pitch from Max. And that missed up high. Boy, that's a 4-pitch walk. And it's the same thing we saw back in the 2nd. He went 4-pitch walk to Vaughn, 4-pitch walk to Rengifo. Both of those runs came around to score.
And the lefty Shane Drohan is warming up, so that'll be it for Mizorowski, and that's why he got that standing ovation. These fans knew what air it out inning when they saw one.
There's Garrett Mitchell. Ground ball to Jazz at second. Throws to Cabby for one over the first. Just got him. Good hustle by Mitchell. 4-6-3 double play. Yes, indeed, pitcher's best friend.
And this is Max Fried. You know, he does not have it tonight, obviously. Gets you into the sixth inning, wants to keep going. Save that bullpen. Don't forget there's no off days till next Thursday. You come home to play the Mets and go right from here to Baltimore.
So 2 outs for Sal Frelick. RBI single and a strikeout. First pitch down low, ball 1.
Time to deliver the scores from around the league. Brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. Bottom of the ninth in Baltimore. Athletics leading Baltimore 4-2.
Fried ready into the wind and the 1-0 to Sal Frelick, lefty hitter. Breaking ball in there for strike.
Julio Abreu and Ceddanne Rafaela have both hit homers, and Boston is leading Tampa Bay 2-0 there in the eighth. Toronto leading the Angels 2-0. They're also in the eighth.
Max Fried 1-1 here. 2 outs to Sal Frelick, lefty hitter. Fastball down low. He overthrew that one. 2-1.
A final here. Houston all over Cincinnati, 10-0. They're in Cincinnati.
That'll be Tito's like eighth loss in a row.
Yep,
right?
I think so. 7-7 Colorado and Philly as Phillies come roaring back. 2 in the 6 and
2-1 pitch. Hit to the left side. Backhanded by Caballero. Quick release. One hop. Dug out by Rice. Nicely done. So a double play, big help. And then Cabby, who has 2 hits, the only hits for the Yankees, makes a nice defensive play. That'll do it for Milwaukee in the 6th. 7th inning coming up. It's all Brewers right now. 5-0 on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by G. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Of Yankees Radio.
Well, that will be all for Jason Mizorowski, and the Yankees are not sorry to see him. There goes Shane Drohan, a youngster that they got from Boston last year. Lefty is in. He was acquired from Boston in February with Kyle Harrison and David Hamilton, and that's how Caleb Durbin got to Boston. And last year he was a starter at Worcester, 5-1 with an ERA of 2.27. 5 games this year, ERA of 4.15.
Lefty's first pitch to Jazz Chisholm's in there for a strike. It'll be Jazz, Spencer Jones, and Jose Caballero. Here in the 7th, it's 5-0. Milwaukee, next pitch to Jazz, swing and a miss, way out in front.
Come on out to the stadium on Thursday, May 21st, when the Yankees take on the Blue Jays in a postseason rematch. It's cap night, and the first 18,000 guests 21 and older receive a Yankees cap, courtesy of Budweiser.
Fastball outside from Troen, 1-2. Young man played his college ball at Florida State.
Get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Mizorowski laughing and joking in the dugout.
Pitch down low, ball 2-2. Jazz tonight has bounced back to Mizorowski and struck out looking 0-2. Mizorowski, 11 strikeouts, tied his season best.
Wow.
And we're only on May 8th. Here's a pitch swung on set to center field. He's going to back up Mitchell a few steps to his right. Saunters under, makes the catch, there's one out.
Okay, the final count on Mizorowski, 95 pitches, right? 47 at 100 plus, 25 at 102 plus, and 14 at 103 plus.
Uncle.
That's
Wow.
Wow.
Here is Spencer Jones, his third plate appearance. He struck out and walked. First pitch, a breaking ball for a strike. So for Jones, just his sixth big league game. Next pitch from the left-handers outside, 1-1. Mizorowski, fabulous. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs. Cabby had both hits. No runs, 2 walks, 11 Ks. 1-1 to Jones. Big swing and a miss on off-speed pitch. 1-2.
And kind of interesting, I don't know whether they have plans for Jones to stay in the rotation, but...
Let's pitch down low, 2-2.
But, you know, they transfer him to the bullpen, and they need starters. So it's interesting. I'll ask Pat Murphy tomorrow why he wasn't made a starter. Their pitching staff has been really hurt, as it was last time we were here.
2-2 to Jones, outside, good eye, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the 7th, all Milwaukee. 5 runs on 6 hits, no runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. Both hits by Caballero, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. That's it. Here's the pitch to Jones. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 88 mile an hour. Boy, that's a big change from Mizorowski. That's another strikeout. So that's 12 Ks on the night for the Yankees. 2 down. Brings up Caballero. Only offensive spark so far for the Yankees. First pitch. Fastball up high, ball 1. Two for 2 night for Caballero. This pitch, break them all in there for a strike. Counting 1-1. Soft seeing eye hit to center first time up for Cabby, then a hard hit, 2-hopper to the center fielder in the 5th. Back to a breaking ball for a strike, 1-2. Caballero going to use his timeout. Cabby with those 2 hits has batting average up to 266 coming into this at bat. Count at 1-2, 2 out, nobody on. Here in the 7th. 5-0 Milwaukee, a team that the Yankees beat up on it last year. Bouncing ball third base side. That was early on last year. First home series. 4-2 win for the Yankees, 20-9 and 12-3. 1-2. Pitch swung on and missed. Top of the zone, breaking ball. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees in the 7th. That's the 13th time they've struck out here this evening. 5-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Pitcher for the Yankees, Kirby Castro.
And seventh inning stretch sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan to visit to our iconic beachside destination. And I know that Spencer Jones was called up yesterday. So is this guy. And this guy is a great story. He's been out of baseball. Did have a cup of coffee with the Giants.
First pitch is in there for a strike to Joey Ortiz, the shortstop, batting in a 9 spot, followed by Churio and Terrain.
His first major league appearance since August of 2022.
Next pitch swung on, laced into left center field. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Joey Ortiz digging for 2. Is going to slam on the brakes right there as they get the ball to Caballero, the cutoff man, who throws it to McMahon. So leadoff double Ortiz here in the 7th with Milwaukee up 5-0. Retrieved out there by Grisham. They got it to Caballero as quickly as he could.
So he's made 11 relief appearances with AAA Scranton, 1-0 ERA of 3.14, 11 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. He's given up 2 home runs.
It's Churio, right-hand hitter, looks at the pitch outside corner for a strike. This guy hasn't been in the major league since the 22 season with the Cubs. 8 games there, a 7.59 ERA. Just his 21st career big league game. His pitch fouled off right side.
He was signed by San Francisco, played a few games with the Giants. Yankees got him from Houston, second round of the AAA phase of the Rule 5 draft in 23. He's been with the Yankees since 23 in the minor leagues. But Shelley Duncan told him in front of the whole team.
Fastball up high. 1-2 to Jackson Churio.
You know, to get back to the major leagues after last appearance being against St. Louis with the Cubs in 2022. That's a big accomplishment in itself.
1-2, runner at second, 5-0 Milwaukee. Next pitch, fastball up high. 2-2, Kervin, Kervin Castro, 5'10", 234, out of Maracay, Venezuela. And that city produces a lot of big leaguers. 2 balls, 2 strikes, pitch from a right-hander. Strike 3 called and a challenge by Churio.
And let's see.
Alan Porter's mic not working, but a challenge, and Alan Porter was correct.
Confirmed. Milwaukee has 1 challenge remaining.
First strikeout as a Yankee for Kervin Castro.
And that's not a bad challenge because there's a man on second, nobody out, and you want to get that. I'm sure you want to get that run in.
So you got 1 out, and it brings up Bryce Terang. It was first pitch up high, ball 1. It was not Max Fried's night, but he did go 6. 6 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. And 2 of the 3 walks scored. Next pitch swung on a hit foul left side.
And Ortiz had just with that double had snapped a 4 for 29. Not his night, but he stayed in through 6 innings, saved this bullpen.
It could have been a lot worse. I mean, 5 runs on 6 hits is pretty good, considering. Next pitch down low, 2-1.
And also, the Yankees ran into a buzzsaw.
You're being kind.
With high velocity buzzsaw.
Goodness. And I was blown away by Evaldi, but this is crazy good.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Here's a pitch swung on, hit the right side on the ground, a one hopper to Jazz. He gathers, throws over in time to record the out. 2 outs, moving to third is Ortiz.
I know we're losing a lot of things that go on over and over, and a lot of things that people like. I am so glad they still play roll out the barrel here and then do the poker. And 39,000 people dancing with each other doing the poker.
Yep.
That's
certain traditions. You just got to leave them.
You got to leave it alone.
Here's William Contreras, swung on, hit up the middle, ground ball, diving. Cappy can't get it. It's in the center field for a base hit and an RBI. So 6-0 Milwaukee. Contreras with the RBI is 24. He's 1 for 4 tonight.
Well,
so base hit up the middle. Plates a run. And here's Gary Sanchez. First pitch up high. Last time the Yankees were here in Milwaukee, they won 2 out of 3. You go back to 22, the 14 season, and the 05 season, they went 3-6 combined in all those games. Here's pitch. Swing on, hit hard, and right to Caballero at the shortstop position. Lifts up that glove and snares it. Good stuff. So the Brewers had a run on 2 hits. No errors leave a man. To the 8th inning we go. It's 6-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family.
GPS.
Paul Goldschmidt's going to pinch hit for Austin Wells, leading off here in the 8th inning. All Milwaukee, 6-0. 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. No runs, 2 hits. No errors for the Yankees. The 2 hits by Jose Caballero. And 13 Yankees struck out here tonight. First pitch to the goalie is down low, ball 1 from Shane Druhan.
And it looks like Rosario, since we've got a lefty here, you're going to bring in all the righties. Here comes Rosario after Goldschmidt.
Next pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Druhan, a very fast worker. Here he comes. The lefty deals outside for a ball. Yankees down 6-0. Here's the 2-1 pitch to goalie. It's down low, ball 3. Goldschmidt hitting a 204. This is game number 17 for him. 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. Next pitch. Swing on, hit down the third baseline, but foul. Nice sliding grab by the ball person down there. Almost got by him. 3-2. This game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Max Fried not sharp, particularly in the second inning. His next pitch, Goldie swings, and a mile-high pop. Shallow center field. Coming in, Mitchell. Center fielder makes the catch as one out. So the Brewers get a 4 spot in the second. 9 men come to the plate. The bottom of the order went single RBI, fielder's choice RBI, and then back to Churio, an RBI single, and that broke it open right there. Another run in the third, and one more in the seventh. And that's it. It's 6-0 Milwaukee. Here is Med Rosario, right-hand hitter against Drew Henry. Looks at the first pitch strike.
It's good to get the righties in.
Next pitch hit to the right side, backhanded nicely by Vaughn. He calls off the pitcher, takes it to the bag himself, and there's 2 down. Vaughn to first base with a couple of nice plays tonight. And back to the top of the order now, Trent Grisham. Scarra and Schumann. Scarra obviously will be coming in. Schumann, they may give him a little play himself. Quick 2 outs here. And a pitch up high, ball 1. You run into guys like this on occasion.
Yep.
Jacob Mizorowski, remember that name.
Yep. Nothing you can do about that.
Next pitch, breaking ball missed outside. And he's throwing.
Is challenging the ball call.
He's consistently throwing. What was his average? His average had to be like 99.
Ball's overturned. Milwaukee has 1 challenge remaining.
So 1-1 to count.
Oh, he had all those, so.
And the command was outstanding.
47 at 100 plus, 25 at 102 plus, 14 at 103 plus.
Pitch up high. That's what we call a winning formula.
And he didn't walk anybody till the 5th inning. When he started to get a little fatigued. One would get fatigued throwing 103.
And he gave up a base hit to Cabby, the second of 2. His next pitch, bouncing ball right side, fair ball, fielded by Vaughn, the first baseman, takes it to the bag. Quiet inning for the Yankees, done in the 8th. Mizorowski aired it out big time in the 6th. He finished with a flourish with 4 of those 11 strikeouts in his last 6 outs. Pretty impressive. Bottom 8 coming up at 6-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Owned and operated.
So Curvin Castro continues on here. First pitch up and in to Andrew Vaughn, right-hand hitter. Backs him off the plate, ball 1. 6-0 Milwaukee. 4 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the seventh. Goose eggs for the Yankees. 2 hits. Caballero's got them both.
Let's all play ball. Don't miss Play Ball Weekend coming up June 5th through the 7th, encouraging youth everywhere to get out and play. You can visit playball.org.
This bouncing ball to shortstop, backhanded by Caballero. Steps into the throw. It's a low throw, dug out easily by Rice. And there's one away. Vaughn's retired. Vaughn scored twice. 1 for 2. A couple of runs. 1 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. Luis Rengifo, switch hitter, about lefty, against Kervin Castro. Castro came in the 7th inning. First man he faced doubled. Struck out Churio. Got a second out Terang, and then an RBI single Contreras. That was the most recent run scored.
Looks stronger here. It had to be a big day for him, too.
His pitch swung on and fouled back down the left field line.
You know, this guy's been out of Major League Baseball for 4 years. And all of a sudden he's back. He worked very hard down at AAA. He's been there since 2023.
Tip your cap to him, no question about it. Next pitch, swing and fouled back. 0-2. Rengifo, 0 for 1, 2 walks. He scored a run. Castro working quickly. On a relief of Max Fried. Next pitch, swing on and fouled off again. Left side. Yankees in the top of the 9th will have Rice, Judge, and Bellinger 2, 3, and 4. There's the 0-2 to Rengifo. Take it outside. 1-2.
Four-seamer, he's throwing 95 easily.
One and two. Here's pitch. Swing on a hit, foul down the third baseline behind third base coach Matt Erickson. Spencer Allen pitches at first. Brewers at 19-16 coming into today's action, 5.5 behind first place Chicago Cubs. 4th place in the NL Central. Next pitch is up high and outside. Ball 2-2-0. Yankees, as you know, 26-12 starting tonight. Half-game lead on Tampa Bay. On Russian. Tampa Bay Rays. Next pitch, couldn't check a swing. No, he got a piece of that and fouled it back. Castro, quick worker, Rengifo. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. Right field. Jazz goes out, makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch. Flips the ball to Judge and flips it back to Rice.
And
2 down here in the 8th inning.
And Connolly Early dominated the Rays, and Red Sox beat the Rays tonight.
There you go. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
The home of Boomerang Geo. Morning 6 to 10 is WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Center fielder Garrett Mitchell looks at the pitch up high. Ball 1. Mitchell replaced Brandon Lockridge, who injured a knee early on in the game. Next pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 to Mitchell.
That looked so serious, too. Went full force with that knee into the concrete, which lines the bottom of that wall.
1-1. Take it up high and outside. Garrett Mitchell getting an opportunity here. 2-1. There's a pitch from Castro. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Escarra has taken over behind the plate.
So we have Rosario, Cabby, Jazz, and Goldschmidt. Or is Ben still there?
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. And down goes Mitchell. 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. Nice job by Castro. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Yankees here, top 9. A lot of work to do with short time on the clock, if you will. 6-0 Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC.
Well, the Yankees have been shut out twice this season, trying to avoid that. Try not to get to 3, see what happens here in the 9th inning. Rice, Judge, and Bellinger coming up. Don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the postgame show with Emmanuel Barbari, brought to you by Verizon Business, helping small businesses make it big. Strike one to Ben Rice. Rice had a tough night at the hands of Mizorowski. 2 strikeouts and a fly to center. Druhan in there now. Next pitch outside and low, 1-1. Rice, Judge, and Bellinger here in the 9th. Scott Druhan, left-hander. His pitch swung on, popped up in shallow center field, just beyond the dirt. Shortstop battling, hangs in there. Ortiz makes the play. Played that almost like it was a windy day. Here comes the Yankees meat of the order, presented by Chef IQ Sense, an intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. Never under or undercook your chicken, fish, or meat again. Buy yours today at chefiq.com. There's Aaron Judge, fly to right, 2 strikeouts swinging. First pitch, swing on, hit hard, right side, base hit. That'll get into right center field, so Judge is aboard. Third hit, all singles by the Yankees. As I mentioned, Caballero has the first 2 hits. So lefty on lefty here, Bellinger 0 for 3, fly to left, ground out the first, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Bellinger was the final strikeout and the final out recorded by starter Jacob Mizorowski. 11 strikeouts in his 6 innings of 2-hit shutout ball. 0-1 here to Belly, and a pitch. Up high, 1-1. One of those nights where you see a pitcher is on top of his game, throwing heat and commanding it. Next pitch, up high, 2-0. Mizorowski walked 2, and they proved both to be harmless. 2-1 here to Bellinger. Judge at first. And Belly hits one to right field, backing up the right fielder Frelick. Straight away right field, easy play for him. Makes the catch, 2 down. The Yankees down to their last out here in the top of the 9th. Jazz Chisholm at the dish, 0 for 3. First pitch to him, bouncing ball, pulled foul. First base side, his Judge was on the move. Jazz left-hand hitter against the left-hander Shane Drohan on relief of Mizorowski. Here's the pitch. Judge runs, indifference. He'll take second. Pitch up high. 1-1. No stolen base. 1-1 here to Jazz. And a lefty deals. Here's the pitch. Under his hands for a strike. Long night for the Yankees, to be sure.